Picture this: a fighter jet hurtles through the sky at breakneck speeds, its landing gear damaged, and the pilot facing a life or death decision. With no airfields in sight, the only options are to eject or attempt a harrowing landing on a moving carrier deck. In this adrenaline-fueled video, we take you behind the scenes of the intense process, showcasing the precision and skill required to set up the barricade for a potential crash emergency landing. Witness the heart-stopping moments as flight deck crews race against time, releasing safety hold bolts and raising hydraulic cylinders to create a massive barrier that can stop a hurtling aircraft in its tracks. It's a dangerous job, where split-second decisions and calculated movements can mean the difference between disaster and survival. The aircraft carrier barricade is a testament to human ingenuity and bravery. Made up of high-strength steel cables held in place by hydraulic cylinders, it has revolutionized carrier-based aviation, saving countless lives and preventing catastrophic damage to aircraft. Through extensive training and drills, flight deck crews prepare for the unexpected, honing their skills to release bolts, raise cylinders, and position cables with unwavering precision. This video invites you to experience the thrill and danger of emergency landings on a moving carrier deck, where the barricade stands as a vital safety net, reassuring both pilots and crew that they have the expertise and technology to face the risks head-on. From the expertly trained flight deck crews to the cutting-edge technology that makes it all possible, you'll witness the incredible skill and precision that goes into every emergency landing. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. The history of aircraft carrier barricades dates back over a century. However, the early versions of these ships had limited capabilities when it came to launching and recovering aircraft. When the first carrier-based airplanes were developed, there was no safe way to land them in case of an emergency. But everything changed with the invention of the aircraft carrier barrier, first introduced in the 1920s. The first barrier consisted of waist-high wires, which, although an improvement, proved inadequate to stop the ever-growing jet-age aircraft. The Davis barrier was introduced as a shorter version of today's barricade, but it still couldn't stop heavier aircraft. It wasn't until the 1950s that the modern barricade was developed, revolutionizing carrier-based aviation. Today's barricades are composed of a series of steel cables that are strung across the flight deck. These cables are held in place by hydraulic cylinders capable of stopping even the heaviest aircraft in their tracks. The barricade has saved countless lives and prevented serious damage to aircraft over the years, remaining an essential asset aboard modern aircraft carriers. Without the barricade, carrier-based aviation would be even riskier. The brave and skilled men and women who serve on these ships need the reassurance that comes with knowing there's a safety net in place for emergencies. The science behind the barricade is meticulous, with engineers accounting for factors such as cable strength and hydraulic cylinder power. The cables are made from high-strength steel designed to withstand the force of high-speed aircraft. They must be both strong and flexible to absorb impact without breaking. Equally important are the hydraulic cylinders, which need to be powerful enough to withstand the force of the aircraft while adjusting quickly and smoothly to each plane's weight and speed. Split-second calculations are crucial to ensure the cables are deployed at the precise moment. Setting up the barricade is a high-stakes adrenaline-pumping race against time. Flight deck crews must be fast, efficient, and laser-focused, as every second counts when a jet with malfunctioning landing gear hurtles towards the deck. Releasing the safety hold bolts is the first step, requiring the use of a powerful pneumatic wrench. Once the bolts are released, the cylinders are raised, and the cables are pulled taut, creating a massive barrier that can stop a hurtling aircraft in its tracks. Flight deck crews must be hyper-aware of their surroundings at all times, guarding against potential collisions with aircraft and equipment on the deck. One misstep could spell disaster, so every movement and decision must be calculated and precise. Extensive training is paramount for flight deck crews, who regularly undergo drills simulating emergency landings and barricade engagements. They learn how to release the safety hold bolts, raise the cylinders, and position the cables to create a rock-solid barrier. This training equips them with the skills and expertise necessary to face the dangers of carrier-based aviation head-on, ensuring the safety and security of everyone on board. While barricade engagements are rare, they serve as a reminder of the inherent risks of carrier-based aviation. The men and women who serve on these ships do so with pride and dedication, knowing the importance of their role in keeping everyone safe. The aircraft carrier barricade is a vital piece of equipment that has saved countless lives and prevented serious damage to aircraft over the years. Its complex system relies on numerous factors, requiring regular training for flight deck crews to set it up quickly and efficiently. In conclusion, while the barricade is there for emergency landings, what happens if an aircraft lands on the wrong carrier altogether? If you're curious, click on the video link to learn more about what happens if a U.S. Navy pilot lands on the wrong aircraft carrier. Feel free to share your stories and thoughts in the comments section below. Now, without further ado, click the video and dive into the fascinating world of carrier-based aviation.